Probably as good as we've been. I think there's only Sam Byram, Lungi and Johnny Rowe who are out. Other than that, everybody has trained. Yesterday was the first day for AJ, Tony Springett and Nacho to train, so might be too early to put them in on Saturday, but it's great to have everybody back now in training. No, not yet. No, I know it's his birthday, but the cakes haven't been in. We've had Neil Adams here still that we're chewing over after last week. Yeah, no, overall, been really pleased with him. Had a really good pre-season with us. He trained, last 2 months of the season with us last year. We liked what we saw, and hence promoted him into the squad. And he's not let us down. And he's got a lot of development still to go, but he's in a good place. And he's, I think his attitude and his application is what puts him in that place. Yeah, no, defensively, what we wanted. We made Swansea play where we wanted them to play. They've had one big chance from Norton, a header at the far post where Sam got caught under the ball. Other than that, they were throwing balls into our box, and they probably could have got another hour and not scored against us. I was really pleased with what we did defensively. First half, we created some really good opportunities. Second half, as I said after the game, we needed to be more progressive with the ball, and we wasn't. And probably until the subs came on a little bit. Gibbs gave us a bit more thrust when he came on. But no, well deserved win. Very unusual. A dangerous team to play against. The entertainers. They've won more games than us, and they've lost more games than us. And it's a strange team that goes 22 games and hasn't had one draw. But a dangerous team because they've got the likes of Brereton and Dax back to fitness now, and Gallagher who can score goals. So they're certainly dangerous, but they're conceding as well. Yeah, they've been matching teams up a little bit. He's very experienced. I know him from his time as the Danish assistant coach. When I was at Brentford, we had a few obviously Danish internationals, and he'd pop into the training ground every now and again. And was very successful with Denmark there as well. So. It's his first taste of full-time management, and they're third in the league, so they're doing something right, that's for sure. But the elements have been not killing teams off, because we haven't deserved to lose too many games at home, if any. And if we don't stick the ball in the back of the net, you always give the opportunity to a team like Luton, for instance, who had one chance and took it. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot made out of the fans, and the fans are no different to any other fans. When you win, they're happy. When you lose, they're not happy. That's the same at any football club, wherever you go. If we win, they'll be very happy on Saturday. Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, I said at the start of the season, Carrow Road has to be a hard place for teams to come, and I think it has been. We just haven't got the results to prove that. But you see, and I host fellow managers in my room after the game, and they're all saying what a good team we were and how tough it was for them. But we want the results at the end of that. We don't just want the plaudits. No, I think what Kenny was on about in regards passive is, when we're actually going and challenging people and putting pressure on the ball, you've got to get close to people to affect the ball. And we feel that there's probably, without the ball this season, which I've spoke a lot about, we haven't got close enough to actually affect the ball. So I think that's what Kenny will be talking about. And no, it's been a really good run-up. It's been a good coaching week again, where we've been able to get some good work into the players. And likewise, next week as well will be a good build-up to the Luton game, because I think it's another 7 or 8 days before we play. It is, I mean, I saw quite a lot of patterns last week in our build-up. I thought we built up really well up to the halfway line. It broke down a little bit too often. But then we work on, a team being in a low block against us at times as well. Most football is played on half a pitch anyway. If you've got the ball in their half, then usually they've got all their players behind the ball. And likewise, if we won I spoke about distances last week. So we work on that in training every week. So, yesterday, for instance, was, if they end up in a low block, this is what we want to happen. This is what we want you to try, and the players know that.